Hey guys, welcome back to Simply Rosita. Today was a long day. The power went out today again, so I figured I'd get something done. So I started. Initially, I was going to clean up around the back of the house, back of the yard, and then I ended up doing this section of the yard. So this section of the yard, the fence was overgrown with um vines from the outside of the yard. So I had to go in there with the scissors, like literally a scissors. And my pruning shears weren't having it. They're dull, whatever. So I had to like snip, snip, snip with the scissors to get these big bushes of vines off the fence because they were like weighing it down and they were just crowding out everything. So this is me reaching over, cutting them off, and just throwing them back over. I've thrown them over the fence because that section in between, like right, I would say it's the property line. However, my neighbor doesn't clean her portion of it, and my dad is the one who's been cleaning it up. So it's just like, what would I say? It's like there's a whole bunch of stuff, branches that came off of the trees that fell down after this during the storm. Some that my dad cut down, they're just laying over there. And whenever she cuts her yard, she just dumps them right there. So yeah, it's not really, it doesn't make sense to me, but that's what they do, and that's the reason why my fence can't stay clean. Because yeah, it's just like they don't clean it at all. So it's just bushes there, and then the vines they just come up and wrap around the fence, get into my plants. So I just toss them like back in onto that pile of branches. So after I did that, I trimmed the plants in there, and then I got I got to cleaning up that section, and then I decided to plant some hibiscus plants that I propagated. I had four of them. I think three were the same colors, and one was a white hibiscus with red in the middle. I decided to put that one at the front because it's super pretty and the blooms are huge. So that's me trying to get it out of the container without damaging the roots. And I planted it there. I set the camera there to plant another one, just like a plain pink one. And I didn't do that until like way after because it was flipping hot. So I just sat down and drank some water there. So this is me. I think this clip was before that one. Yeah, that was before. So this is me just trying to get the cherry. That's a Bermuda cherry. I think that's what that's called. It's a cherry tree. Also one that I didn't grow that from propagation, but it was just like a tiny plant that I pulled up from a main tree. That's my son coming out. He's bored. There's no power, so he's just being nosy. Um, so I just used some string to get that up onto the fence to kind of support it and just grow the way I want. And then I just trim those plants by the side of the house. Those are the angel. I don't remember what those are called. Anyway, this was the last thing I did. I moved these blocks because they're supposed to go use in the basement, and it took me, yeah, I was exhausted. I was not feeling well, so I just sat down and yeah, felt like I was about to pass out. My leg was cramping up, so I just had to just sit there for a minute. This guy, he wanted to get out because where he walks through the fence to go do whatever he wants to do in the wild, I lit a fire there, so he could not get out. So I just let him just open the gate a little bit and let him out. Move in the blocks. Then I moved the last two. Took a break. I did take a break. I had to stop and take a break because my leg was cramping up, like I was having muscle spasm in my foot. So I took a break and came back, and I just hauled that log down further where I had two more. Then I'm just throwing those stones because I'm gonna use those to like fill a little section that was washed away. Then I just decided to rake this so I don't have to go back and do it, and I did that. I raked the stones and the leaves into the garden bed to support the plants, nutrients, as well as building better root system. So this is what it looks like. For now, still some stuff to do. I need to move those refrigerator thingies. Those posts, I did add in some plants over there. I need to move those things that came out of the refrigerator. That's a whole other story. Those logs, those are supposed to replace some posts, fence posts that snapped. They rotted and just deteriorated and just broke. So I have to use those to replace it at the back. Stay tuned for that video. I also planted some sunflowers in that blue container. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to follow my journey. Bye.